This is what it's like going to an NFL game in London. This game was at the relatively new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and the neighborhood was much different than most American stadiums, just a massive structure towering over a dense residential area. I got here 4 hours early, and the first thing I noticed was that every NFL fan base is very well represented by the fans attending, most of them being British. There's no tailgate like in the United States. Instead, they have a fan fest-like plaza with food and activations to take part in. The merch shop was one of the biggest I've ever seen at a stadium, and they sold special event stuff and gear from all 32 teams as well. I got myself a commemorative mini helmet and a football as a souvenir. There were also a bunch of generic or counterfeit merch shops around the outside too if you don't want to spend so much. Once I got inside, the stadium felt pretty much exactly like a standard NFL stadium back home, with a pretty generic design outside of this Tottenham mural. A lot of the food options seemed very American, like burgers, fries, chicken tenders, hot dogs, and even this NFL logo donut. The Jets were technically the home team for this game, and not only were the walls Jets green, but they also put commemorative Jets flags on every seat as a giveaway. The pregame ceremonies were absolutely electric, and once we got underway, it was pretty clear the crowd was about 20% Broncos fans, 10% Jets fans, and the rest just there to enjoy football. There was a halftime performance, the British rapper Giggs, who I haven't heard of, but the crowd seemed to love it. This wasn't the best overall football game, but that didn't matter to this crowd, who seemed to cheer for everything, including the refs announcing eligible receivers. In the end, the Broncos squeezed out a 13-11 victory, and I gotta say, this was one of the most unique sporting events I've ever attended.